Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, back with another Minecraft Prisons video on MC Prisons, the Pacific Realm. Guys, we have a ton of stuff to show off. Like, literally, look at the right hand side of my screen right now. We have 80 million E-tokens. The balance thing is kind of broken, but we don't really have enough money. We have like 1.5 trillion, so literally, you know, we're broke boys on the money part. But the E-tokens are looking pretty good. Our path is also looking pretty good. And then a quick look at our pickaxe. 3,477 levels of jackhammer. The fortune is low, the efficiency is low, and the E-token master is basically non-existent. So we're gonna use some of our E-tokens today, maybe try and level up some of those. But I honestly think that because we have 80 million, our best bet would just to either try and get another 1,000 levels of jackhammer, maybe even max out jackhammer. Although I don't think we're actually going to have enough E-tokens for that. But before we go ahead and do that, I gotta go ahead and show you my plot. All right, so hear me out. Last episode I said that some of the staff were gonna build a giant statue of like me, like literally my skin right here. Let's take off all of our armor. Basically, well, let's take off all of our armor. I said they were gonna build a huge statue of me, and it actually looks like me. Like, here, let me show you guys real quick. Boom, here it is. Holy crap. I mean, this thing is absolutely massive, and surprisingly, it literally looks like me. Like, I don't know how long they took to make this, but they took me like a little time lapse, and it took forever. But look, they got everything done right. They got like the green on my left side, or what is that, my right side? I don't even know. We got the red in front. That's like my face. You guys can see that one. And then like literally all the colors just look so clean. So if you guys want to go ahead and like check it out for yourself, just /plot warp DrCandyMan, and then you should find me down here. They even have like the purple that's like under my chin. I don't know if you guys can see that right now. Wait, let me see. Well, we can't see that right now, but yeah, the bottom of like my head is like purple too. Well, did I just say purple? It's orange too, and like they actually got that one. And now that my minions are just kind of over here, it looks like the minions or the robots are like trying to appease me. Like, whenever I'm offline, they're just looking at the statue of me and just like making sure they're doing all their work before they get like banished or something. But this is a pretty awesome statue, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you to all the staff who like worked to make it. And let's take a quick look at the robots that we have so far, because these robots, they've been putting in some work. I actually have not collected anything since I recorded the last episode off of them, so I imagine there's probably gonna be a couple million E-tokens in off of this thing. So let's go ahead, check out the iron ones. Now remember, guys, the iron ones were taking like half an hour to basically break one block. Well, not half an hour, but yeah, just look at them. They're taking so long to basically break this block. Like, so I don't really expect that many E-tokens off of them. 114 million, that's actually pretty solid, because, you know, I guess that really only depends on how high our prestige level is, and our prestige is over 100 now, so I guess it is making decent money, although I wouldn't really consider 100 million to be decent money. And then the E-tokens are absolutely negligible. 21,000, that kind of sucks, but you know what, we'll take what we can get. And let's go ahead and check out the gold ones. So I expect the gold ones to be pretty decent. I mean, they're definitely probably twice the the goodness, or twice the efficiency of the iron ones, or maybe even 3 times. So $445 million over there, that's okay. And then 164,000 E-tokens, we could work with that. That's like 1 full minute of us mining, so I guess that's not too bad. And of course, we got the same thing over there, and let's just collect from the other 2 right here before we check out the diamond one. So as of right now, that should probably keep us, wow, that actually kept us basically still at 80 million E-tokens. Like, our money didn't even go up that much. But now let's check out the diamond one. So we got a level 1 diamond over here, almost $1 billion, 977 million. I guess I'll take that. And then 360,000 E-tokens, which also is what, like 3 or maybe like 2.5 minutes of mining. And then we go to the level 2 one, 1.6 billion. That's pretty solid. And then for some reason, we still got the same amount of E-tokens from that one. And then the level 2 one again, you know, same amount of E-tokens, blah blah blah. And now let's check out the emerald ones. So the emerald ones I haven't touched in a while either. Let's check this one out. Pretty much fully upgraded. Well, we got like a little 3 more to go, but it looks pretty good so far. $23 billion. That doesn't really mean much. But now if we check out the E-tokens, 2.1 million. That's actually really awesome, because that's like a good, you know, 10, probably like 20 minutes of mining right there. And let's check out this one, level 3 on both, 2.3 billion, and then 440,000 E-tokens. Now that's really good. Now the only problem is that like, while I do want to upgrade my pickaxe, we still need to get quite a few more beacons to start upgrading this one, especially this one. This one's gonna cost us 1,500 just to get this up to efficiency level 7, and then 2,500 to get this up to fortune level 8, aka the max. And then we still have to make sure that we have enough money, that way we can keep prestiging, because, you know, the more that we prestige, the more E-tokens that these things will make, and the more that we prestige, once again, the more money that they'll make. So we still got quite a bit of work to do, and I thought I was gonna like end up ending this series kind of early, just because of how fast we've been upgrading our jackhammer. But there's still quite a bunch of stuff that we still need to do. But we got these 84 million E-tokens now, up 4 million just from our robots, which I think is pretty decent. Let's go ahead and hit up our enchant. Let's buy a couple levels of jackhammer. Well, I'm saying a couple levels, but it's gonna end up being like 1,000 levels. I hope at least. 87 million. 530,000 E-tokens to get 1,000 levels. We are literally like 3.5 million E-tokens off of getting this one. So I guess we're just gonna have to spam the hundreds for now. So let's do 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Can we do 1,000? Nope, we can't do 1,000. But with the, what is it, 6.8 million E-tokens that we have left, let's just go ahead and spam a couple levels on our fortune, because although, you know, our pickaxe, what is it, 4,377 right now, that's basically maxed, right? I think now it's time for us to either work on our E-token master or our fortune, and honestly, I think we need to do some E-token master, because I know fortune is insanely expensive to get there. Like, look, 20,625, and we are only at level 125, but if we go ahead and hit up the E-token master, this is only 12,000, and we have it at level 10, so let's just go ahead and add, oh, we can add 100 levels off of that. Okay, let's do 100 levels, 200 levels, 300 levels, 400 levels. We can't do 400 levels, but you know what, 310, and we still have 1.7 million E-tokens left. With all of that stuff left, we could probably just go ahead and add, I don't know, use just the rest of that on like our backpack. So now our backpack, I think we've actually crossed the 1 million mark. Yeah, we are crossing the 1 million mark. 1,660,000 I should say, and I don't know why we have air in there and 84,000 prismarine, but we got to go ahead and try out this pickaxe now and see how much money it's making. Well, guys, we actually just got our first proc of E-token master. Finally, I don't think I've ever seen that proc before, or like maybe in a couple days or something, but 6,300 E-tokens from that one. I mean, I don't really know if that's good or not, but I guess we just need to wait till we can get this thing up to like level 10,000 before we actually start getting some good procs of the E-token master. Okay, this pickaxe is actually kind of cracked. We're getting 4,300 E-tokens just from like taxing players who are mining here, and we got 208,000 E-tokens in the last minute, meaning that if we were to mine for 5 minutes, we'd pretty much get around 1 million E-tokens. So I'm actually gonna put a little timer on like my calculator. Well, what did I just say? A timer on my calculator? Huh? Like, what does that even mean? But yeah, I'm gonna put a timer on my phone, and then let's actually see if we can get 1 million E-tokens in 5 minutes. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, this is kind of wild. We are at 1.1 million E-tokens right now, and it was only 2.5 minutes. So we are actually making like twice the amount that I thought we would. I guess it just depends on like when I start mining, because as you guys can see, I'm at like 200,000 E-tokens in the last minute, and I literally stopped mining for like 20 seconds right beforehand. So this pickaxe is absolutely cracked. I can't believe we are almost maxed out on jackhammer. Like, let me see how much is it gonna cost for us to get the rest of the 700 levels. So it's gonna cost around, well, let's say 600 and like 33-ish or like 34-ish levels of that one. So let's go ahead, hit up the Omni Tool enchants and jackhammer. So to add like 1,000, it's gonna cost 105 million E-tokens. And if we look at like the level 100, that's gonna cost us, let's just round it up to like 10 million. So we're gonna need around 60 or like 70-ish million more E-tokens to actually max this thing out. And then once we got it at level 5,000, like, we will be cracked. Okay, so we just got a tsunami proc, 62,398 E-tokens, and our backpack obviously filled up for some reason. I thought like 1 million plus slots would be good enough. Guess not. We sold 1,062,240 items for $17.22 trillion, I think. No, that's billion dollars. That's billion dollars. Okay, and we are 92% on the way, all the way to ranking up. And what would our next rank up be? So we are prestige 111. So to get to 112, we need, let's see prestige and how much that's gonna cost us. So we need $143 billion more. We literally just need like 10 more big cells, and then we should be there. Alright, so right now we are at 100% of the way to the rank up, but this guy, his name is Dirk, he just came onto my PMon. He said, yo, can I try this? Like, can I give you this to use? And it's a 2 times multiplier for like whenever, for like 10 minutes, right? So basically, if we go ahead and then put this in our PV1 and we just kind of mine for a little bit, let me show you guys. Alright, so your plot is insane. Yeah, if we try and mine for a little bit, right? Alright, so we got 93,000 E-tokens, that's pretty nice, but then if we look in the chat, right, we just sold 170,000 items for $4.3 billion. Meaning, look, 332,000 items for 8.5 million or 8.5 billion. So meaning that if we were to just like go and make sure that, you know, we actually sell like a full inventory, we could easily make like what, $40 billion, and we could definitely get to a quadrillion like really easily. So we could honestly probably get to like prestige level 113 by the time we're done with this 10-minute booster. So I'm gonna mine out for the rest of the 10 minutes, and then I'll let you guys know whenever the booster is done and like how much money do we have by then. Okay, just to show show you guys we are at $2 trillion already. So if we need to go to the next prestige, well, let's just do it actually really quickly. So we are prestige level 112. To get to the next one, we're going to need $1.9 trillion more. And I'd say we probably have a good 7 minutes left on that one booster. So let's see how close to that $1.9 trillion can we get. I'm not sure if like the boosters carry over to e-tokens, but we just made 389,000 e-tokens in the last minute. That's like a crazy number because we already had 3.4 million. Our booster is pretty much almost done. I think we got like 2 or 3 minutes left on it. We're 21% of the way to our rank up, and I just really got like really confused because we're almost making 400,000 e-tokens in like a minute. I'm pretty sure if we get this thing up to like jackhammer level 5,000, we're gonna be making 500,000 e-tokens per minute. Like I remember I used to get hyped when I got 500,000 e-tokens from like a month crate, but like I guess now it's not even worth my time to really open a monthly crate because we could just mine and basically get like the same amount in the same amount of time. Alright, as you guys just saw on my screen, my ×2 booster is over and we are looking pretty good. 35.98, basically 36% on the way to the rank up, meaning that if we check our balance, we have $711 billion, so not quite $1 trillion, although I have to admit, I did like stop mining for like a minute or two just between that 10-minute booster, but honestly, I feel like these boosters are probably the way to go. I mean, max that out with like a maxed out pickaxe. I should say add that up with a maxed out pickaxe with like a high level of fortune and a high level of e-token master. Like you could definitely make $1 trillion, or like way more than $1 trillion within 1 minute or like within 10-minute booster, especially if you can get your prestige up a lot higher, because honestly 112, like yeah, that's decent, but I mean look in the chat guys, we have a couple of people like 310, well 100 in level, some lower than me, 874, like these guys have pretty high level prestiges, and then there's me like barely at level 112. So honestly, we did pretty good off of that one. And not to mention, we got 4.4 million e-tokens just off of that little mining session over there. So let's just go back to our enchant and then just literally toss the rest of those onto jackhammer, because as of right now, holy crap, jackhammer is expensive. 95,000 just to get one level of jackhammer. I did not expect it to be that much, but I really want to get this thing maxed out, probably by the next episode or the episode after that one. So we're just gonna spend basically every type of, or like every e-token that we get right now, we're just gonna spend it all on the jackhammer. So let's do 10 levels for almost 1 million e-tokens. So let's do another one, 3, and then can we do 4? And then how many e-tokens we have left? 539. Like we can literally do like 5 levels off of that one. Like I remember before, we added probably 500 levels of jackhammer, but now we can only buy 5. So let's do 5 levels over there, and that brings us to a grand total of 4,422 jackhammer. That looks awesome. And of course, from that big mining session that we just did, I can't really say it was that big, but it was like a good 10 minutes of pretty much straight up mining. We didn't get any legendary cases, but I don't care because legendary cases are trash. 3 epics, 5 rares, and then 21 commons. This game just only wants to give me commons, so let's just literally spam all of these open, and maybe we can get like a good amount of e-tokens. So right now we're at 57,000, and we are 36% of the way to our rank up. So I think we should be good opening all these. Okay, there we go. How much stuff are we getting? So we're getting a good amount of money, some more e-tokens, some more money, some XP levels, some more money. Alright, so 476 XP levels. We basically have enough money to do another rank up, and we got a little bit less than 1 million e-tokens off of that one. So let's go ahead and open up the rare cases. I do not want to take out my boots. Let's open these ones up, spam them real quick, and then that should be what, a good amount of money I should say. And then let's just open up the 3 epics while we're here too. So let's see in the chat, what do we get? A couple $1 billion. Wow, almost $400 billion. That's pretty good. Or yeah, I actually think it's like $3 billion. 250,000 e-tokens, and now we are up to over 1 million e-tokens off of that one. We got a couple of kits, well, 1 kit really, and honestly we don't really need that one, so just gonna toss all that stuff over there. And then let's check our balance. Right now our balance is 3.9 trillion. I actually feel like we're making a decent bit amount of money from these cases now. Like I'm not gonna lie, upgrading the lucky miner path was probably one of the best things that we could have done, because we are still getting a pretty decent amount of e-tokens and a pretty good amount of money off of that one. So back to 1.6 million e-tokens. That means that we can maybe add like what, 15 more levels of jackhammer. I mean, every level that we can get is good though. So let's do another 10, and then let's just spam the rest of those. 4,436, and then let's do a couple more levels of prestige. So we can do prestige level 113, and we need $26 billion more to prestige. Are you kidding me? No, we're gonna do that literally right now. I think that is like 1 or 2 cells for us. Let's actually see how long that's gonna take us to get to that 26 million. So we're at 98.99, and that should do the trick. I feel like that should be enough. 99.86. Holy crap. All right, well, I guess that wasn't gonna be enough. 99.92. Come on, let me sell it here. And that was okay. We're at 100%. Okay, there we go. Prestige, and we are prestige level 114 with how many P tokens? 13 P tokens. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. Meaning that if we can go back to our treasure hunter, this is costing us 6 P tokens for each one, but it does look pretty good. Like, what are we at right now? 27. More than 25% of the way done. We haven't really added any more of the tsunami, and of course we haven't done any more of the double trouble, which you should probably start doing, because the chance to get double E tokens, that's actually been working out for us. Like, although we haven't really seen it, like, look, in the probably 20 seconds that we mined, we got almost 100,000 E tokens. And let me see if I have any more of those path levels, because sometimes you get them from like the little crates, and obviously we didn't get any realistically. Yeah, we have 1 talent point left, and if we try and toss this on there, we can get up to the next one. So we're up to lucky case talent level 4, which is pretty solid, and I don't know, I'd be pretty happy about that one, because now we're just gonna be getting more cases and more cases and more cases every time we mine. So that way we can just basically rinse and repeat until we are either making a crap load of money or a crap load of E tokens. And if we want to sell the E tokens to get some money, once we max out a jackhammer and pretty much all the other enchants that we want, we could just keep doing that. Alright guys, so right now we are at a P mine by like one of the helpers in the server, and I gotta say, this P mine looks absolutely awesome. His name is like Beer or like Bear, and he's got a picture of a bear on the wall. The entire like walls of the P mine are done, the roof is done. He's even got this like checkered little flooring area, and then his P mine like actually matches the color of the thing. So it looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Like, should we go ahead and decorate our P mine like this? Because he's even got a door over there, and then of course the painting that we just talked about. So that looks nice. And then we go back to like my P mine, and then it looks absolutely garbage. It's so basic. Like, look, we've got the black bedrock walls everywhere, and then we've got the basic aquamarine, or what, I don't even know what this is called. Prismarine, I think. Oh, it's called Prismarine. Yeah, we got the Prismarine blocks on there. My little auto cell NBC. I mean, this just looks absolutely disgusting. So maybe in the next episode, or like one after that one, we could just go and start redesigning this entire thing. And like, honestly, if you guys are a builder and like want to actually help me build, I'm pretty sure I can add people over here, and you guys can like come and like whenever you're on, start building some cool stuff, because this P mine looks like trash, and I wanna at least have a good looking one, because the plot, you know, the plot looks good. The plot has a gigantic statue on it of me that I did not build, that the staff built, and then we've got a little minions at the bottom, and then my design, you know, kind of stands out. Like, it's not that good, but I mean, it is a design, and like, at least it looks different than all of the grass at the bottom over there. So I think that's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys want to go ahead and like help me design some stuff over here, I want to have a nice little like tower or something, like a little shrine like dedicated to the statue, and just, I don't know, just make it a whole look like, make it look nicer, because everything that I have right now looks kind of trash, except for this gigantic statue that I didn't build. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you guys want to go ahead and help me, just like literally message me when you're online. Of course, drop a like on this video if you did enjoy, and subscribe. A bunch of you guys are like watching the videos and you're not subscribed, so literally, if you're still here, subscribe. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next ep. Peace out.